And again, I feel like Brion, their draft is pretty strong, pretty cohesive. I don't have any complaints about it. But,
oh, that's an Aurelion Soul.
That is an Aurelion Soul. So we've seen this pick just yesterday, specifically into Kalista. And Kalista is always this champion where your laning is so strong. You have so much pressure, your early skirmishes are so good. But when it gets to like the mid to late game, if you lose like a single fight, the game could just be over from there. It can really feel that way.
A little bit of damage onto Keen. Chovy doing that spam the Q very, very quickly thing that Aurelion Souls really like to do. Just to grab themselves that one tick, you know?
I feel like giving anything...
Huh? Oh. Right, just, when will it stop going okay is the question. As that is a lot of damage. Lehen's already having to get out of there, but Envy is followed up. He is likely to go down, but First Blood still going over to the Kalista is great news for them. Unfortunately, won't be in this lane to lap up these minions that are heading towards the turret, and that is going to be the advantage for Gen G, but still a great move. And now a little bit of a kerfuffle in the jungle. That is Canyon locking down his red buff. We'll see whether that is going to be the end of it, and it is.
Yes. Oh, seeing a bit more.
Oh, yeah, never mind. Vault Breaker doesn't actually land the damage, though, which could be unfortunate here for Gideon. Keen wanting to come over to help out, but you can see Morgan. He's just going to bypass the turret here. Look to help Gideon lock this one down. Lehen's is roaming, though, so this is dangerous times. There is another more to come through there as he's down to about 100. Oh, the Vault Breaker, the last auto attack, and that is going to be Lehen's painting his way towards a second kill for Gen G. Morgan now getting followed. No. It's been a while since we've seen her. It's okay, Fate's Call going to come through here as Lehen's will be around to try and help out Pays, but he doesn't necessarily want to be. Handshake goes wide. Yeah, Canyon in his top side, going to be taking that jungle as okay. Keen, let's throw that one out. Hostile takeover doesn't exactly find too much there as Effort does making his way in. That is a decent ultimate from Gideon though, and they lock down Pays. Still, it's going to be a 1-for-1 and almost a 1-for-2, but Gideon able to tank up that last shot. So Gideon diff starting to become true here in this.
I think that's safe.
All right, well, Fate's Call going to come down towards this bottom side. They get the knock up. There's the handshake onto Pays as well as Gideon just goes into the wall with the Vault Breaker, unfortunately. So they're not able to make that one work. And Canyon, he'll find a Magnet Storm onto 2. Envy does have the bailout running, and he still has to flash because they knew that they weren't going to be able to get on top of anyone. Oh, the ulti comes down as Envy. There's the snipe from Lehen's. It almost looked silly, comical from Chovy, but he just knew that was going to be enough.
Didn't end up doing so. And seen him repeat right here.
Yeah, there's another one. That is a lot of damage going down on top of this Aurelion Soul. He's surviving for forever, and he's still up. Okay, never mind, just flaps his way out. Well, he doesn't flap because that's Smolder. Aurelion Soul doesn't do that, as Canyon's going to have to flash Crash down. Envy still putting sticks in and is going to be able to get that one to work out. The bailout, not even necessary here, just utilized for a bit of extra attack speed, and Envy now able to get himself out. So 4, 2, and 0 here for the Kalista. I don't know whether it's necessarily enough to be too happy about it, as speaking of
the potential to get sniped. It's a good play. I like it from Bro, you know, being proactive, trying to take out Chovy. Unfortunately, just didn't have the damage there.
Yeah, Keen looking to chase down Morgan, avoiding some Qs here though, as the World Ender has come on through. Breaking the chains is Keen. Now, days have been better, you know?
Yeah.
Has now improved with Shelly going on over, as now Chovy going to be put on a leash once again. There's an ulti, in fact, as Envy's going to get slowed down, but Cease and Desist is going to come on through. And Chovy, I don't think he's escaping this one. That is 400 gold. Still trying to keep himself safe. Does want his health bar to be a little bit larger than this, as they have started off this dragon. Gen G in position, though, as Fate's Call going to be used very early on in the fight, is now Keen getting himself amongst it for the first time, is what it feels like here in a team fight for Gen G. Is now Morgan chased down and breathed on here by Chovy. Magnet Storm comes on forward as Morgan tries to get it done, but it's just death from above. Double kill instantly here for Chovy, who's looking for even more, just slowing them down over and over again with this Breath of Light. And now Lehen's, I mean, 1v1 as some supportal combat does come on through there. Misses the ulti though, as the Ignite in anger is still going to be able to take him down. The Singularity is what does it in the end, and Gen G.
My sister always bullies me for saying things American now.
Yeah, well, Chains of Corruption do come on through there. Thankfully there's a Fate's Call for Effort. Still, once again, not going to have that. Oh, Envy. That is, yeah, Flash needs to be blown. as high value is this Hui pick thus far. The more really working out. Now Gen.G looking to press in. Only a couple of minions left remaining as Canyon looking for an opportunity. Does manage to find the Shattering Strike and another ulti flies down. Hostile takeover comes in. They need to focus on this turret that's doing so much work. Canyon goes down to that one. And now Chovy, 1 versus 4, is really dead. And a very big Keen would be the why not that I'd be looking for. As Effort is dead. Yep, Baron is going to be able to finish.
Yeah. My question was answered.
Chovy does actually breathe this down very, very quickly.
There's plenty of time to get in though. Karis needs to get some poke down.
Yeah. Gideon moving on over. Keen just trying to get him out of there. As you can see, he's being thrown around like a punching bag. All Out does come on through here. They should be able to take down the K'Sante, but the Baron is already there. Lehens trying to walk his way out. Gets slowed up for a moment, but should be all right. Oh, the flash Q is massive from Karis. And that's a triple kill out of nowhere here for Envy. Pays. Oh, he's not going anywhere. That is going to be the snare coming through. And is there a Baron left available? Oh. The answer is no, as Gideon clears up the last one. Oh dear, cue the yakety sax. And getting the double value from that big one as they tried to round the corner. As now Gideon going to be flashing in a very weird way. That is a way you could flash.
Times and have a Hextech Dragon, so they have Celestial Soul.
They do. So why isn't everyone Astronautilus?
I'm still coding, sorry.
Oh man. Alright, well. Maybe Mom was on the phone, so you couldn't actually make that one work. Fate's Call is going to be used.
I don't know if they're as valuable. I think maybe after. You don't get as many, but I don't think they're as valuable.
Oh dear. Effort is going to have to be Fate's Call once again. Constantly getting caught out, but at least he does have the ability to keep... Oh dear, now Gideon trying to get in there. They just swap positions, never mind, but another Magnet Storm is going to punish him, and another ulti comes down from Chovy. Decent Q damage there as well, but look at how long range Gen.G are, and they're still doing so much work. Morgan trying to do what he can as Keen, so many sticks in him, and he explodes into cinders. The bailout not going to be doing too much here as Envy gets a little bit of awkward surprise as Canyon was right there, and that is going to mean that he explodes as well.
It's gone well for every team who've done it this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe eventually, Bro are like, we'll start it again so then we can peel off and one of us can die and then they'll start the Baron. And it'll be fine. Oh dear. Okay, Pei's just going to kill Morgan. So he's the sacrifice this time around. Let's see what can happen as Envy is going to snap. Oh my goodness, the Fate's Call does come on through. Oh, not quite able to land the damage. There is Lehens. But another Magnet Storm is going to spell the end of Karis. He did do a fair bit of damage, at least beforehand, as now Envy, wrong direction for that one, unfortunately. So it's a triple for the big old dragon. That's going to be another one, as it's Keen that picks that up.
They're pretty substantial.
That is a large lead. I think that gives more kudos to Karis for doing so much damage, as now Gideon looking for that backline does manage to find Pays, but that is a huge meteorite that has come down, and Gideon finds himself alone. Keen dives underneath the turret. They do manage to take down Envy though. The Q not enough to actually finish him off, and now it's Lehens just able to lay down artillery fire, and Morgan now in the fountain trying to contend with a gigantic singularity. Man, the amount of just large abilities that can be thrown into this fountain. He probably could, but instead, the Nexus turrets are going to be the focus. They breathe, and there he goes. Piercing Arrow is going to be what finishes him off. 7-2 and 14 in the end. And that's actually a maths equation. Kind of cool there, as the Nexus does fall, and Gen.G will finish off this round robin undefeated.